Namaskar. At this point in time, I happen to be traveling in Dubai, and I would like to share my Dubai experience in a very brief manner with you. You see, many people have talked about Dubai. Therefore, there is hardly anything remaining to be talked about. But few things I felt we could learn here. The emirate called Dubai is ruled by a monarch or an emir under a federal structure. Like we in India have a federal structure, many countries in the world have federal structures. And these federal structures are nothing sacrosanct about a particular fixed structure that, say, maybe in India has something, or some other country has something. There can be a little bit of variance depending on the country. They can adopt a little changes. Now, the federal structure is headed by the King of Abu Dhabi. Why the King of Abu Dhabi? Because that happens to be the biggest state among the various states. There are about 6 or 7 states in the United Arab Emirates, UAE as we call it. Well, that's the country. UAE is the country. Dubai is not one. You can call it a city, or it's actually a state headed by a monarch, an Emir. So there is a king in Dubai. He's running the show. He's controlling the whole thing. I'm coming back to that. So the capital of the UAE is in Abu Dhabi. This time I must mention, although most of you may be knowing, that the other states are Sharjah, Ajman, UAQ, Ras Al Khaimah, and Fujairah, who represent the supreme control. Each king from there make one supreme council, which run the complete show of UAE under the heading of Abu Dhabi king. Interestingly, Dubai is run on fees and fines. Mind you, a lot of fines, but hardly any taxes. There are a few taxes here and there, but not worth mentioning. Basically, this is run by the King of Dubai, who is the supremo here. Therefore, there is no democracy here. There is no democracy, but functions just like a government with all necessary departments. And it is overseen by the King of Dubai. Isn't it very interesting? But this King of Dubai has to report to the King of Abu Dhabi, obviously, who controls defense and other country level matters. The roads are super clean. I'm just telling you only what I have experienced in the last about 7-10 days of staying here. Roads are super clean. Even if somebody is littering the road, there could be a character who is by character that he litters the road wherever he is. So as a matter of, it will be his tendency to litter the road. By mistake, he may be doing it. If it is in the notice of the police, then the police is going to take strong action on you. For anything like this, there is a penalty. That's what I mentioned, fees and fines. But if they don't notice, they just coolly come. Maybe if you are sitting, then as the next man in the restaurant you are sitting, they'll give you a cold look, but they won't say anything. The security guys are hefty big ones. They will clean it and go. So everything is happening silently. There is no shouting, no fighting, nothing is happening. Police is very strict. The state is running with no groundwater, and desalination is so expensive. The Arabian Sea is next to it. It's very expensive, that desalination. So therefore, no water wastage can be done, and hence water is metered. The water you use for taking bath, for cleaning purposes, this water is metered. Pedestrians are given preference. If, just like what I see in Europe or USA or other advanced countries, if a pedestrian starts walking on the zebra's crossing, and even if it is not a clearance given by for the pedestrian walking, the cars will come and make a screeching halt, stop here. That's very much like what I have been seeing in Europe, where I have traveled many times. But then, people should feel bad about it. People should be concerned about it. But I have seen some people, I don't want to mention, you can guess that some type of people are, seeing a car is coming from a distance, they will start walking. And if the driver is seeing you walking, he will come and stop with a screeching halt. He won't say a word to you. Allow you to pass, even if you're not an old man or a child or a woman or anything, okay? Mind you, you're a young, strong man, but you can still pass through like that. These are certain things which I have observed. I'm not trying to discuss here what is good, what is bad, what should be done about it. The whole idea is that, that everywhere I go, everywhere all of us go, we should try to pick up little good things from everywhere. You cannot have any place which is good in everything. But there will be certain things which are good, not good in your own place. So you try to pick that up and implement in your own place. That is how you can make your place better and better and better. I did not notice any corruption. People openly taking bribe and all that. At least I did not notice. I do not know about. And I believe that corruption is hardly existing. Very interesting thing is, food is very pure. We have got used to taking food, fruits or vegetables or even fish, which are injected when they're small and put back in the pond, and so that they go bigger, and it's all poisonous. You don't get that original taste. Here, what is happening is this whole country is built with investment from the developed world people. And of course, after the British left here, invested by the developed world people, and there the things were imported from outside. Even now, not much is grown here, but it is imported from outside. But there is strict vigilance, there is strict quality control, just like we see in Western Europe and other places. So then this is very, very important. That's why we get good food quality. The fruits which I love to take some fruits. Here I long for them. When the breakfast time will come, and I will get my banana, I will get my papaya, and not only that, I'll get all kinds of berries and so on and so forth. And they are excellent. There are no stains anywhere, and they are wonderful. Food is pure and strictly quality controlled. Now, this, despite the fact that we do not have a so-called elected government and people are voters and so on and so forth. People don't have a voice, but people don't have to have a voice. There is no need. If you are a law-abiding citizen, then you have nothing to worry. You will not be fined. You will not be put into the jail if you are found fighting within each other in the name of religion or in the name of something else, language or other property and all that. And police will come and intervene. And there are good chances that you'll be put behind the bar. You will get what is due to you because you've done some crime. If you do a crime, if you break the law, then you have it. Of course, then you have it. But if you don't, then you have a lovely life here. Isn't there something very nice? I'm not saying that I just want to copy paste here, but I just want to pick up this little things from here and then try and see if we can influence the story I told in Surat, this like the business sense of a Gujarati. This is where I feel I could pick up something from here and use it in my place. So that is good. This is good. Dubai is excellent. If I can show you some photograph or video of Dubai, you'll be really impressed as to how they are. I will try my best to do that in this video itself. For the time being, I'll take your leave. Thank you.